Today, I up by committing a hit and run. I'm 17M, recently licensed, and was driving around town to apply for jobs. In a parking lot, I bumped into someone else's car, and there was a dent and scratch on it, no damage to mine. Suddenly, the fear of my already ridiculously high insurance being raised, and my mom finding out and giving me pay soared through my mind, and I drove off. I immediately knew I up, but was too scared and ashamed to face the consequences of my own actions. I drove around and continued on applying at places, and I happened up back in the same parking lot of the shopping center. One of their security cars had their lights on and was just sitting there. I drove to an exit to carry on with my route, and they pulled up behind me. At this point, I was beyond paranoid, but didn't know if they were trying to get my attention or not, so I pulled out of their parking lot to see if they'd follow me, but they turned the opposite direction. I then realized they could have been getting my plates, and I started freaking out all over again. I'm terrified of what's to come, and I'm ashamed to admit I hope I get away with it. I feel horrible for what I did. That person definitely doesn't deserve what happened to their car, and I do deserve the consequences, but the fear of it has me praying that I get grace this one time. If something happens, I'll report back here. Too long. Didn't read. I had a minor fender bender and drove away from the scene. Now I'm paranoid of what's to come.